Assalamualaikum and hi, we are from Group 6. Our group has chosen the topic of Istisna Islamic contract used in Affin Bank. The Islamic instrument or contract we have chosen is Istisna, and Affin Bank Berhad as Islamic financial institution or also known as Islamic banking institution. Affin Bank Berhad is the full-service Islamic bank delivering Sharia-compliant financial products and services. Affin Bank has started operations in January 2001 and until nowadays, they have 115 branches of bank throughout Malaysia. The Affin Bank's activities also focus on commercial Islamic and investment banking service, money broking, asset management, and life and general insurance underwriting. Then, Istisna is an Islamic finance term that refers to a contract whereby a buyer requests a seller to manufacture an asset according to the buyer's specifications. Istisna Islamic contract is important for Muslims because riba is prohibited under the Sharia law, especially in Malaysia. Istisna also may be used to finance a variety of assets, including homes, automobile, industrial, and be used to help fund infrastructure projects like roads.
There are 5 principal features of Istisna contract that need to be done to ensure that this contract is valid. The first one is contracting party or binding contract. In Istisna, there should be a seller, Sani, and a purchaser, which is Mustasni, and both parties must be a natural or legal entity to enter this Istisna contract. Istisna also allow the use of the third party to represent both seller and buyer, such as their agent or wakil. The second one is offer and acceptance or ijab and kabul. The next step of Istisna contract, which is ijab and kabul process, can be held in 3 type of method or situation where it can be stated verbally, in writing, or by any other means that can be supported by the necessary records or paperwork. The third one is Istisna asset. There are various types of Istisna assets such as unique asset, existing or complete assets that can be specifically identified. For instance, assets that can be built, constructed or manufactured like home, car, clothing, aircraft or furniture. According to the contract of Istisna, any asset that has a flaw or defect that the buyer discover after accepting the asset, the buyer has two options. Either they want to end the Istisna contract or accept the flaw Istisna asset with or without change to the contract condition. However, a buyer who discover a flaw after delivery but accept the item without making a complaint is not eligible for this choice. Next, price and mode of payment. The determination of price of the Istisna must be performed during the ijab and kabul process, and mutual agreement about the price must be obtained by the contracting parties. Subject to the consent of the contracting parties, the price may be indicated in monetary value or any other form, and it may be paid at any time and in any manner, including in full or in installment. There are 3 ways to solve revision to the agreed price. The buyer can agree to change the agreed price of the Istisna asset by transfer the cost to the buyer. The buyer can refuse to change the agreed price, or the buyer can ask for change in agreed upon specification of the Istisna asset. The last one is project and delivery of Istisna asset. The contractual parties shall determine and agree upon the timing of delivery of the Istisna asset. The buyer must accept delivery of the asset and pay the agreed upon price to the seller if the Istisna asset is delivered in accordance with the agreed upon timeline and specification. The buyer is entitled to sue the seller for actual loss or damage as a result of the seller's late delivery if there is a change of agreed delivery period that result in a delay in the agreed delivery period. Figure 1 show a flow of simple istisna. The flow show ijab and kabul process between buyer and seller where the istisna asset will be paid as agreed during development and specified good will be delivered later. Figure 2 show a parallel istisna where there are three entities that involved in the contract, which is the customer or buyer, the Islamic bank, seller, and the manufacturer, contractor. The buyer can obtain financing from the Islamic bank, then the bank will pay first for the asset to the contractor.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurul Mazatuizan binti Abdul Hafiz, A21A3002. Next, advantages of Istisna contract. Firstly, flexibility. Istisna contract allow for a variety of possible product and services such as building, manufacturing or producing units goods. Secondly, social impact. Istisna contract can have a positive impact by supporting projects that benefit the community such as school, hospital or affordable house. Lastly, Sharia compliance. Istisna contracts comply with Islamic financial principles and comply with Sharia law. It does not involve the interest, riba. Although Istisna contract have advantages, there may also be a few disadvantages to take into attention. Firstly, uncertainty. Istisna contract call for the selling of products that have not yet been manufactured. There is a chance that the finished product will not live up to the buyer's expectation or may be delayed for a variety of reasons such as design, material shortage, or production problems. Secondly, cost overruns. Istisna contract involve the price of goods that have not yet been produced. This creates the risk of overrunning costs if the cost of production exceed the initial estimate. Lastly, quality control. Buyers may encounter difficulties in monitoring the quality of the material used and compliance with specification.
We're going to the next part is comparison between conventional and Islamic Istisna contract. Number 1 in instrument. Conventional bank is a loan, while Islamic bank is Istisna. Number 2 is product. The product offered by conventional bank are My Personal Loan UBI Cash Plus is a term loan financing product which is designed for salaries individual of company maintaining payroll-related relationship. Number 2 is home loan facility, a loan facility that enable customer to own, build and renovate a home. Number 3 is credit card. While Islamic bank offer product by Affin bank like finance for the purchase of asset property under construction, financial purchase of asset property not yet put with financial bridging, project financing, manufacturing, contract financing. Number 3, interest. Conventional bank interest based, while Islamic bank no interest. Number 4 is limitation. Conventional bank has no limitation, but Islamic bank limitation on use of financials. Lastly, contract. In conventional bank, have two parties in one contract, the lenders and the borrower. While Islamic bank, Istisna have two types of contract. Simple Istisna, buyer and seller. Number 2, a parallel Istisna, the consumer, the bank and the manufacturer.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Hasbi Fazida binti Rosli. My metric number is 81822727. Want to present a conclusion and recommendation. The conclusion, Istisna is a significant Islamic contract that play a crucial role in facilitating the financing of large-scale projects and manufacturing activities. It enables individuals and businesses to commission the production of specific goods or assets, providing a mechanism for fulfilling their needs in a Sharia-compliant manner. Istisna contracts have been widely used in various sectors such as construction, infrastructure development and manufacturing, contributing to economic growth, the development in Muslim majority countries. Islamic monetary instrument can be prepared to acknowledge public interest projects. Additionally, proper documentation and legal framework should be in place to protect the right and interests of all parties and to provide a mechanism for dispute resolution. The recommendation for Istisna recommended that individuals and businesses seeking to engage in such contract consult with knowledgeable scholar of expert in Islamic finance. These professionals can provide guidance and ensure that the transactions are conducted in accordance with Sharia principles, helping to mitigate any potential risks and pitfall. Furthermore, government and regulatory bodies should continue to develop and refine legal framework and guidelines for Istisna contract, promoting standardization and consistency across different jurisdictions. This will enhance confidence in the market and facilitate the growth of Islamic finance, attracting both domestic and international investors.